so fucking cold. Stop getting stop. Your hands are actually cold.
Dede finally lose guide. So Dede and Kola, they had their time earlier this morning. They actually had a passionate kiss. Should I call it a passionate kiss or something like that? So finally we saw an evidence that, oh, so these two, they shared a kiss. So after their game last night, Kola was on Dede's bed and Dede used a duvet to cover both of them. And the next moments, we noticed that both of them, they were kissing. You get. And the next moment, they didn't notice the camera is on both of them. Kind of, they have been caught on camera. And the girl said, damn it. And then we asked Kola that from tomorrow he's going to his room. Kola was so surprised, like, did something happen? What happened? Why the sudden change of attitude? You know that moment that you are enjoying something and the next moment somebody kind of withdraw all of a sudden. That was how it was for Kola. Probably he did not notice what they didn't notice because the camera was focused on them. So she noticed that and she was so surprised that, oh, so we have been caught, that kind of a stuff. And she said, damn it. And at this point, I was like thinking, like, oh, I don't even know what to say, okay, because this is something that our fan base, they always drag about, that, oh, our girl has not done this, has not done that. Well, it has happened, it has happened. I can't tell if this is the first time, but somehow I feel like this is the first time that it is happening, because I know that if it has happened before, Kola Chuku will not allow him to stay in one place, because this is something he has been aiming at. This is something he has always wanted probably from the second week of the show, and it has never happened. So I feel like probably this is the first time this case is happening between Kola and Dede. So finally on the week 8, Dede lose all guide and did what Kola has always wanted, or should I say what both of them has always wanted. I don't know if I can say both of them, okay, because I'm certain that there are some chemistry between both of them. You get, even though Dede's boyfriend has prevented, her having anything with anybody in that house, especially with Kola, but it has happened, and baby girl, she realizes that, oh, finally we have been caught, it's all over. And I don't know if she actually regretted her action, because we are going to know that later on today, okay. But then the cameraman was not smiling at all, because I think the camera person really wanted to expose Dede and Kola, because I think last week there was this speculation from Kola that, oh, something happened between us. That was what he told Bright, that he's going to tell him what happened, that what happened was something serious and all that, even though Kola never revealed whatever the secret was up till now, okay. So I think probably the cameraman wanted to cut Dede and Kola this time around, okay, wanted to show viewers what might be happening behind the camera, and that was why they focused very well on both of them earlier this morning. And finally, fan base, they were able to see both of them had their moments, the kiss that people always assumed that it has happened between them. Finally, everybody have seen it now, that, oh, so this kiss has happened, and there is no way anybody can come out to say that, oh, it did not happen. And I think the best thing for Dede's fan base to do is to accept this fact that, oh, this kiss has happened between Dede and Kola. And to be sincere here, Dede has tried. This is week 8. And to be sincere as well, body no be firewood. Body no be firewood, because Kola has always been all over her, on her face, trying to get this thing. You guys should understand what I'm saying, because it's not easy. from week 1, week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8. Kola has always wanted something from Dede, and finally it has happened. So let the fan base of Kola, let them now take a breath and calm down, because what their fan base has always wanted, it has happened now. And on Dede's side, I can't say if she has always wanted this or if she has ever imagined this, but whatever it is, whether she has ever imagined it or not, it has happened, and let our fan base accept this reality, and as well accept the fact that other fan base, they are going to drag Dede for that kiss, because this is something that they have always wanted. They have always wanted Dede to fall into their trap so that they can drag her so mercilessly, and now it has happened. So I'm going to be on the watch out on Twitter to see how it's going to go much later today. Well, it has happened and life goes on. So let's see how, what is going to happen next. Whether Kola is going to do his media round, and as well if Mide will henceforth be careful now, for her not to exceed this limit that she has crossed earlier this morning.
January.
Oh my goodness.
But he didn't, it was Sultana that told me.
Oh, he told you that?
I don't know if I should know, but she told me that.
Oh fuck. What the hell? Have you fucking stuck you?
No case, but in the position, or I don't know.
We're just having conversation. Anything that I see that me and I use it is just conversation. Nothing has happened between us before. We never shared any feelings to each other before, I swear. But it's crazy that many people don't understand.
And this was Koyin and Isabella after their game. So basically they were chatting, gisting, and enjoying each other's company. But then Isabella asked Koyin a question. She asked him that if it is okay for her to be jealous of his relationship with his bestie Dede, because Denali told her that he saw him and Dede together in a position of kissing. And Koyin cleared the whole stuff. According to him, he said no, that nothing has ever happened between him and Dede. Okay, so that assumption is actually false. And whatever that exists between him and Dede is basically a bestie stuff. Kind of they understood each other, they are always there for each other, and both of them see themselves as, brother, sister kind of a stuff, that they are basically bestie, and there's nothing more attached to that, nothing more, nothing less, that they just got each other's back in that house, and she should not be worried about it. And I was like, wow, this is so nice, this is so sweet. Trying to create the atmosphere, trying to create whatever that she might have heard from Denali and culture. And this is nice. I equally love the way she acts, because it is best for you to ask from the person than for you to hear from someone else and then assume that, oh, whatever you heard is the truth, and you now went on with whatever that you heard. So I love how she asked this question, and as well how Koyin was able to create the whole stuff for her to understand that, oh, nothing is going on between both of them. But then again, I asked, whatever that is happening between Koyin and Isabella, is this something serious? Well, we have to know probably why they are staying in the house, and as well when the show ends, we're going to know if whatever is going on is something serious, or they are just there enjoying each other's company and all that. But nothing actually happened between both of them, because they slept off, and it was quite nice seeing the way Isabella was pampering and Koyin, caressing his hair, and it was so nice seeing them like that. Honestly, I actually like that. Then Mide and Bright, they had their moments as well. They did their stuff as usual. And I think these people, I'm no longer surprised with their action in that house, because Right from let me just say from second week, they have always been together, even though they usually have their back and forth, but they have sustained whatever that they have going on between both of them, even though Bright had somebody outside. But on several occasions, he has admitted that, oh, I have feeling for this person, even though I don't know how it's going to be once we get out on the house, due to his relationship outside the house. And the other day, he told Thelma about his girlfriend, that she's older than him and she's the jealous type and all that, blah blah. Well, I don't know how it's going to be, but one thing I can say is that the chemistry between Mide and Bright is somehow so sweet. I'm so sad to admit that, but that is the truth. It's somehow so sweet. The way they vibe with each other, understand each other, is something so nice. And I don't know if they are going to continue it outside the house or if it's going to end. But I mean, they are good in the house. They have something nice, something sweet. So it's no longer a new thing for their fan base, seeing whatever they are doing under the duvet, okay. But it actually happened, and those two, let me just stop here. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love. And fan base of Dede, one out advice I can give, I'm equally a fan base of Dede, is that let us just chase it out, that it has happened. The kiss happened. There's no need to deny it or trying to prove any point. Let's accept this fact and move on. The kiss happened. Dede lose guide earlier this morning. And it is what it is. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. Your likes, your comments, I appreciate. And I'll be back with more updates. Bye.